Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. The more you know you don't know. We should behave to our friends as we would wish our friends behaved to us. Hope as a waking dream. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all other goods. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. Wit as educated insolence. Patience as bitter, but its fruit as sweet. All men by nature desire to know. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living differ from the dead. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. Nature does nothing uselessly. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. Wise men speak when they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organize the peace. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. Learning is an ornament in prosperity, a refuge in adversity, and a provision in old age. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Happiness is a state of activity. To write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like a wise man. All persons ought to endeavor to follow what is right, and not what is established. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. The law is reason free from passion. Great men are always of a nature originally melancholy. The only stable state is the one in which all men are equal before the law. We make war that we may live in peace. Philosophy can make people sick. Through discipline comes freedom. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. To lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. With the truth, all given facts harmonize, but with what is false, the truth soon hits a wrong note. They who love in excess also hate in excess. He is his own best friend and takes delight in privacy, whereas the man of no virtue or ability is his own worst enemy and is afraid of solitude. The least deviation from truth will be multiplied later. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. It is not once nor twice but times without number that the same ideas make their appearance in the world. Freedom is obedience to self-formulated rules. He who hath many friends hath none. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The guest will judge better of a feast than the cook. Those who cannot bravely face danger are the slaves of their attackers. If your wife often leaves at night, it means that she has a reason for this. The question is, what is this reason? It is of the nature of desire not to be satisfied, and most men live only for the gratification of it. Whatever lies within our power to do lies also within our power not to do.